day of lockdown. Another day of me driving. It's time to drop Ellie off, my youngest. I live in sunny Manchester. My daughter lives in sunny St Anne's. So every time I have contact with her, which is once a fortnight, or at the moment it's quite more frequent, 50-50, which is good. So obviously I travel up to St Anne's to drop her off and pick her up. I'll go into all that once again in another video. I do keep saying that, but today I want to talk about positives. I know my last few videos, well, pretty much all of my videos have all been about me moaning about, well, not moaning, wrong phrase, me talking about my mental health and how it's impacted and how I'm struggling and how certain things set me and trigger me. But it's not all doom and gloom, it's not all negatives. As I said before, I do have positives in my life. I do have positives that keep me going, keep me spurring on. I've got a brilliant family. Like everyone's family, it's dynamic, shall we say. Because we all have ups and downs, don't we, in family life. But I'll explain obviously my family are first. Close intermediate family. There's my wife, Aurora. We've been married now, 2 years in August it'll be. Then I've got an eldest son, but I don't see him. Now, I will talk about that in another blog as well one day maybe. But I've got a 19-year-old son who I've not seen since he was 1 year old, or just before his first birthday. Unfortunately, I am fully aware that his mother has fed him a load of lies about me, and probably to make herself look good, going on the situation that she put me through. But yeah, so I've got a son who one day we'll make contact with, hopefully, and be able to sort things out with. After him, I have a daughter called Katie. Katie's 14 years old. Katie has her own struggles. Katie lives with me full time. She has no contact with her mother, so because she's had her own struggles in the past, and so obviously she has to deal with that. But she's going really strong. She keeps me going. She is obviously my princess. We've got Coral, my stepdaughter. Coral is Laura's daughter. Coral and Katie, when I met Coral and her mum, actually they were Katie's best friend at school. They're the complete opposites of each other. Katie's placid and quiet and head down type of person. Coral is vibrant and happy and bouncy and everything happening quick, fast type of child. She has her own complications. She has ADHD and other things, but you know what, she's still part of the family, she's still my princess, and I still protect her like she's my own. And then we have the little princess, the one that I've just dropped off, Ellie. Katie and Coral are both 14, by the way. Ellie is my 5-year-old little princess. Ellie is very confident, very strong, a dominant child. She says it as it is. She doesn't hold back anything at all. Actually, she will say as it is, which I love about her. Kate used to be like that. Unfortunately, teenage years took over and she changed. But yeah, so Ellie keeps me really upbeat. I get to see her, like I said, when during school time once a fortnight for a full weekend. And during the holidays we share 50-50. I would love to see her more, would love to spend more time with her, but unfortunately that's been a fight. Now, anyone who has PTSD and childhood traumas, etc., or stuff like that, or in any form of mental health problems, will know that it is extremely hard to keep a relationship down. Many reasons why. I know a lot of mine goes around separation and the way I treated when I did get relationships and the trust issues, etc. But it has been very hard for me to keep a relationship down. When I have had relationships, they have not been the best. Because of my mentality and the way I am fully aware now that at one stage in my life, my relationships all deemed around people who I thought I could fix. Now, they might not like that, but it's true. It's not the case anymore, I don't think, but like I said, it used to be the case where I'd have a relationship with someone because I thought I could fix them. I know that. And unfortunately, that has put me in some really bad predicaments in regards to children and partners. So yeah, so that's not been an easy challenge. When I would get into a relationship or when I would start dating someone, I'd look for any reason for it to end because I was looking for it to end before it would, to save the heartache that I've experienced. My childhood sweetheart was my son's mother. She left a big impression with the things that went down in regards to my son and the way she was with me, etc. You know, first love type thing. And yeah, everything just went knocked on from there. But hey, unfortunately, I said I'm getting past all that now. I'm getting to a proper relationship now, which is good. So like I said, I'm married now, I'm happy. My family mean the world to me and I'll protect them to the end of the earth, I certainly would. But they also make me happy, they do. It's amazing to see the way they go, the way they come, the way they do activities. I mean, they all do dancing. Fluffy Morris dance is called. And I'm so proud to see them up there every time. It's very hard for me to see them on the dance floor. You'll find usually I run in when they're dancing, sit there, record it, then run back out because of my social anxieties. But I do go to watch them, and I do make sure that I get to see them dance because it does make me feel amazing. I love it when they do activities that are unexpected. Like for instance, Coral and Katie went on a expedition with school. When they came back from there, the teacher was buzzing, telling us how they were the only children who did everything with that expedition and they were the best in that expedition. And they didn't care. Katie did that in Scouts as well, and I'm really happy for them. Considering where they've come from to where they are now, they are amazing girls. Probably a bit high maintenance, so I feel sorry for any lad that ends up with them, but they're amazing nonetheless. But I think Ellie's going to be the hardest one for them, for the lads. Something tells me that Ellie might be breaking a few hearts. But hey, what can I say, that's children. So yeah, so that's obviously going well with me. As I said in the last vlog, I'm at university. I never thought I'd be there all of my life. I never thought I'd get that far. I've just confirmed all the finance and everything in the second year. So I'm obviously saying that I think I'm struggling. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to force my way through it. We have to get a bit of help, but next year it just puts me on a footing to progress and do better. Come out with low results this year. It's just the first year. This is just me. It's basically saying I can do it. Next year is when I can knuckle down, get everything done in quick succession without having to struggle, with the help that I need, with the equipment that I need, and go forward. So I'm confident I can do that. I've done 20 years of customer facing work, 10 years in retail, 10 years within finance and insurance industry. Obviously that was telephone based, but now it's time for a new chapter. I will succeed at what I want us to do. I will get my charity up and running. I will get myself going because I know I can. because I know I've got the gum to do it. I was talking yesterday about the learning difficulties. The learning difficulties are controlled as a result of my mental health problems. My mental health problems are a result of the traumas. I handle the traumas, I handle the problems. I handle the problems, then the world's my oyster, and I will be doing that. But not just that, I've been helping people along the way still. I can't, like I said, I can't do office work ever again. Well, I know going forward I'm not going to be able to do office work for a long time yet. I'm not going to be able to do any form of telephone work like that. I'm not going to be able to do any form of stress work. It has to be on my own terms for the first few years. But hey, I'll do it. And once I get settled back in, I'll do it. So I've got that going positive for me. I'm still alive. That's obviously a good thing, because we all know how that could have ended up with many times of attempts in my life. I've tried to hang myself, I've tried to overdose, I've tried to slip myself, I've tried jumping off things. Yeah, I'm still here. I've even done adrenaline junkie stuff. I've been on hardcore drugs, I've been on drink. I've tried them all and none of them have succeeded. So now is my time to show that me still being here, it's worth it. There's a reason why I am still here. And like I said, so I've got that positive to keep going on. What else have I got positive? Basically life. It's all cracking on as normal. People are starting to be helping out. Although I know the majority of the work has got to be done myself. And that is why I started university in the first place. I'm starting to get things set out as to where this should be financially as well, hopefully. So that's good. I've just got to get myself ready for the next curveball, because I know it's coming. Because life isn't as simple as just swing through it. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, so there's no way I can live like I was. Events like this will always happen, like this coronavirus. Rubbish always happen. But it'll do. Because like I said, I will get through it. I come out the other end, as I do with everything else. And it'll be alright. I remember one of my friends used to tell me that no matter what happens, he was surprised how I always came out smelling the roses, no matter how much crap I'd fell into. Part of it's because I've got a placid, laid back, it'll sort itself out attitude. Part of it because I do the actions I need to when I need to do them. I don't like to stress about things and panic about things, because that makes me worse. So I may as well just let it slide and sort it out, let it sort itself out. So that's basically how I work. Mrs. don't like it, because when I'm sat back saying don't worry, it'll sort itself out, she's stressing and panicking about things. But that's her nature, that's who she is. So it's quite funny to watch it set off that way. But like I said, that's life, isn't it? Confident now we're going on these holidays. Now I've got 2 holidays booked. I had one booked for the last year, and that's to Spain, to I forget where, Mallorca. That's in June. Now I am looking forward to that, and I am confident that Mallorca will be virus free and able to fly by then. Others aren't, but I am quite confident that it will be. After all, the Baltic Islands, Balearic Islands, sorry, are small islands, small capacity, come over the worst of it with the lockdowns, and they're on the decline now. They could be virus free within the next 2 to 3 weeks. As long as the traffic going in is maintained correctly, then it won't spell up again, will it? But if it's gone throughout the world, then it's gone throughout the world. I mean, not everyone can say, not everyone will catch it. Those who will catch it will be immune from it once they've recovered from it. Unfortunately, there's casualties with people passing away, and you know what, that hurts me, the fact that it's got this far to do that. But unfortunately, it's not much I can do about it, so I'll try not to stress about it too much. I'm past the stressing of the virus doing anything, because the countries are getting in lockdown and control, as long as people listen. Yeah, like I said, I'm struggling with the lockdowns, but I understand why it's happening, I understand what's got to happen, and I understand that if everyone's staying in the home for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the virus will be gone. But that's it, isn't it? Gotta get people to stay in first. Not have parties like my neighbours, or as I was just passing by the beach, just seeing all the people on the beach in Blackpool, St Anne's. Or you get idiot drivers like this one coming up behind me. They're just waiting to end up in hospital, and then they catch it in there. But they don't care, because they think there's a racetrack out here now because the roads are empty. But hey. So yeah, so I was digressing then. So yes, I'm happy about my holiday. I've got that coming. Then I've got the holiday to America, and I want to Mallorca. I know it's going to be empty because of everything that's gone on. Not many people, everyone's going to rebook the holidays now. I'm going to rebook them until later in the year. So as long as it's all open and working fine, then it's going to be quite empty there. It's going to be relaxing. I'll get a nice drive round the islands without any problems. Then like I said, I'll go to America. Now America I'm stressing about. I won't lie. That is anxiety inducing, because I'm going to Disney World. Now once again, I imagine it'll be emptier than what it would have been. We're going in July. So a lot of people would have put them back to September, October time, maybe November time for all this. Or to next year. So hopefully it won't be as busy as what it would have been. But I still know it's going to be busy, because it's the American summer holidays, American school summer holidays. It's the start of the summer holidays for here, so we might get a week, give or take, of quietness before a week of hecticness. Hopefully the flights will be quite empty, but obviously I'm not banking on it. But overall, I'm stressing about how busy and hectic it's going to be. That, and along with the fact that there's going to be 7 of us, because it's all of my family plus 2 family friends, I am worrying that there's going to be a lot of conflict. So I just hope there isn't. It shouldn't be, but we all know how children bicker when they're not getting their own way. So yeah, so I'm stressed about that, but not extreme. I'm not stressing about it to the point where I'm ready to cancel or panic. I'm more stressing about getting through security, hoping not doing temperature tests, because my anxiety is going to be so high going through that airport. They're probably thinking, well, Corona, it's not letting me in. But yeah, so I'm doing that. Hopefully we'll go through it, it'll be fine. Go to Disney, have fun, go on all the rides like I want to, utilise all my fast tracks, experience it with my children, get some amazing pictures, amazing videos, because I will be vlogging while I'm over there. So yeah, I am looking forward to that. Then obviously we've got some holidays. That'll be my set prep ready for back to uni. Might do a couple of day trips out with the kids, take them out to different places, trip to the beach, etc. But I think 2 holidays is more than enough for the kids. I should hope it is anyway. And then yeah, so that's my plan. So that's obviously going positive for me. Yeah, it's just getting there, getting through it all. And the best thing is the summer's coming. Happiness, vitamin D, finally start taking it in. I don't like the winter. I'm not a big fan of it. I love winter sports. I love skiing and stuff like that, but I don't like the winter in itself. It's depressing, it's dull, it's dank, and it's just yeah. So I don't like the winter at all. I know my vitamin D depletes drastically. I'm having really low vitamin D anyway, thanks to my medication. But the winter depletes it even more, which is not good. Yeah, so now spring's coming, summer's coming. Finally start getting out in the sun. Just not when too people. I don't do people. I don't like being around too many people. I don't like being crowded. Really frustrates me. Obsessed my anxiety is really tracing. But yeah, I'll get out in the sun and probably get to the garden and just get everything done that I plan to do. The DIY that I wanted to do but can't because I can't get stuck in the lockdown. I'll get that done during the summer, I think. And then do loads of studying because I've got to get ahead this year rather than stay on par. Last year I went into it blind. This year I'm going to it on par. Going to it ahead, I mean. I'll have all the projects all the project information up on software. I'll have it all ready, so I can read through it, read what's got to be looked at, look at the books that I need to read, get my knowledge up and running. So I'll have the software and the computer to do it, so I'll be able to read it properly and make audiobooks and listen to it. So yeah, it's all going good. We'll get there. I am confident. I certainly am. I'm not used to Preston being this empty any day. Yeah, that's been a plus, I suppose, with all of the roads. They've all been empty and dead. So there's been no traffic problems and flying about towns. You see on the press and in the Facebook and Twitter and all the rest of them scaremongering, saying the police are stopping everyone and finding everyone going out. It's not essential. It's not the case. I mean, as I've been in the car for the past 3 days, I picked Ellie up a week ago. The first day of the lockdown, when I picked Ellie up, I actually thought I was gonna get fined and get arrested, get fined and get sent home and told that essential, but it's not like that. It's cool. I like that. Just enjoy the summer, enjoy the time. I said, just driving about. Taking the long route home. Going through Preston rather than going on the motorway because the motorway is boring. I've seen it many times. Yeah, something else I'm doing in the summer actually. Jumping on my bike, going out for nice rides. Take a trip to Scotland, take a trip up to Wales, a couple down south maybe. Maybe look at putting the missus on the back of the bike. That should be fun, Never seen my miss on the back of the bike, have you? It's funny. Don't know where I am. Just took a long road. Never mind. Got my car in. Anyway, while I try and find myself out on this little cul-de-sac that I've just taken the wrong road into, so I was just in my own world, I shall end the video here. But like I said, this has been my positive about life, and I am really positive despite the negative things that I'm saying and what I'm talking about. I am positive about my outcomes going forward. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. Otherwise I wouldn't be going to university, to setting everything up and planning my life. So yeah. So anyway, thank you for listening if you've stayed this long. I'm really sorry if I bored you, but hopefully I've been able to help someone out if you've been listening to me, or give you an insight, whatever. Just tell me. Let me know if I've made any impact or whether I'm just wasting my time for these videos, because obviously I do appreciate the feedback. If I'm wasting my time, by all means, feel free to tell me. If it's helping people out or it's helping people understand, then please tell me, and I'll carry on. If there's something you think I should change about how I make them or what I do, and tell me that as well. But thank you very much anyway if you've got this far, and take care of yourselves.